Yo, it's your boy Taj Torrence on the VaunDoom podcast. I want to tell y'all go get sounds from the top floor available. Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, all the streaming services. Taj Torrence, we in the building, man. Hey,
All right, we're back.
we back.
So, I wanted to talk to you about this thing. My man, Chris Brown. Well, Lil Dicky made a video called Freaky Friday, right?
Yeah.
And it's like a comedy video. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
This is the joint right here. And it's pretty funny. But the funny thing is, like, everybody's like ranting and raving on how like God like Chris Brown was on it. So now like it's kind of like Chris Brown's video now. It's pretty hilarious though. So like is Chris Brown in Lil Dicky's body and Lil Dicky in Chris Brown's body, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. But what I wanted to talk about though was let me see real quick. So when
That's a cool
yeah.
concept.
So
My mom just sent me that video to watch. And I just haven't gotten to it yet, but it's funny that she's
yeah.
gonna kill me.
I think it's funny. But the thing is I wanted to talk about was like so cats are really loving this video, but at the same time, there are cats that are like, yo, why do we care about this guy? This dude was beating up chicks and stuff. And while this Me Too thing is going on, it's kind of like cats that may have done something like that a long time ago seems like they can't get any type of like they can't be in the clear. Like for example, when Kobe won that Oscar, cats was like, so why are you giving an Oscar to somebody that raped somebody? Or somebody that was convicted of raping somebody? He wasn't even convicted. The man, or he was accused, he wasn't convicted. The dude in his whole trial was acquitted. So, like, how do you feel about people basically doing some crazy stuff? For me, I guess it's kind of like it depends on how grave the situation is. But these cats, like, they've moved on past all this stuff, but people keep bringing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think anytime you got somebody trying to step away from the ways in which cause people to judge them, I think that's something that definitely deserves some love. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I mean positive light.
Yeah.
Not really comparing the two situations together, but people gonna always talk. People have been trolling for forever. You know what I'm saying? Because even when Martin Luther King was marching for us or whatever, there was people yelling, "Get off the lawn, nigga!"
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was. You know, people always gonna talk, and now with the internet, we just give people, a platform to be able to do that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Everybody makes mistakes.
Exactly.
As long as people aren't set in those ways, then
Right,
everyone deserves a second chance because we all have been given second chances in our lives. And I kind of feel like pity for those people that like just always got to comment on everything in like a negative way because it's like they got to sit with that feeling. You know what I'm saying, of anger. That shit is like not what's up.
No, it's
you know
not
what I
at
mean?
all.
That's a real like mental and physical handicap.
Yeah, because it really goes into the thing that people, like, everybody ain't perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's some things that nobody's proud of. Some things that are, and it sucks when it's out in the public and it just keeps on. Like for Chris Brown's case, like, cause you got famous comedians making jokes about it. People out here always like. And like you said, social media comments, all that other jazz, and I'm like, so what if my man changed his ways and everything, and he's
And I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, you good?
Like, that's the cool thing about social media is that we really get to see these people who we hold in such high regard. You know what I'm saying? Such as celebrities and shit. Like
Right.
like everybody like messes up.
Yeah.
But everyone makes mistakes, man. I just don't think you can judge someone's whole lifetime and future endeavors and achievements off of a past failure.
Right. Like, and it's kind of, and plus my man's got a kid now, and trust me, when you have a child, it changes your life completely.
Yeah, he was a young man, dog.
Right.
He was a young man, just like we all are at one time,
But like I said, I guess it depends on like the seriousness. I mean, that wasn't like what he did was no joke, but at the same time, like, I guess Rihanna moved on and he did, and they're cool, and I'm like, if that's that.
Yeah, and as far as the Me Too thing, I think that's a serious matter too.
Oh yeah.
I think that excuse me, what Chris Brown did was was serious as well.
Right.
But when you have somebody that has owned up to what they've done and apologized several times, and like, people are using your misfortune to gain attention, whether it's the news, whether it's a YouTube comment, and that's just some sucker shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't rock with that.
Right. I mean, like you gotta let the man live,
Let him live.
I mean, because now cats are like, don't. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like the Jay-Z joint, the story of OJ. Like, no matter what you do, you still gonna be the nigga to us.
For real.
So
For real.
You can atone for your sins and do this and do that, but to some people, you still gonna be that old cat with them old ways from back in the day. So
life is about evolution.
Oh yeah,
we all gotta evolve, and people just gotta. If you gonna if somebody hating on you, they gonna hate you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone just hating, you know what I mean, or someone just like feels the need to put out negative energy about you, put out negative narratives about you, then they just like. That's something within them, man. Hate is a feeling too, and they gotta feel that shit. So you know what I'm saying?
So I know niggas love you out here.
Dope. I love them too, man.
Yeah. Have you ever had anybody that's like, man, that Taj nigga trash, man. Man, this nigga out here, man, that nigga ain't shit, man.
For sure. I've had some of my closest homies do that too.
For real?
Yeah. Damn. But what I try to do is not be impulsive on my and for better words, I try to not react but respond.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes the best response is silence. And I just heard something about some people that's out doing anything now that was hating on me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? To somebody, and it's just like, that's cool. They don't know me like that.
Right.
So like they only can judge me off of what I choose to put out there. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's their fault they don't know me.
Right.
I think I'm a very dope person. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's their bad.
Well,
I ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, Nas said it best. Hate is just confused admiration.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly, man. I got everything, everywhere I've ever been, anything I've ever accomplished has been off of the love that somebody has had for me and that has looked out for me. I have a new song out where I say that ain't clout, that's love. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally love. It takes more than one person for an opportunity.
Oh yeah.
To be presented.
Got
So,
you. Any cats?
I love for everybody, man.
Any cats around here that's on your playlist?
Oh, around here, yeah, definitely. You.
Oh man, quit playing.
No. That cut we just did. The people.
Oh
look
man.
out for that.
No, now, check this out, man. Like the joint we got is. I gotta let you hear it after this, like the whole thing. I haven't finished mixing it yet, but it's pretty phenomenal because this whole project, like I didn't let nobody know. I said it on the last episode, but I literally have almost every like high level talented artist on this album that is here.
Nice.
Because one thing that I wanted to show people around here, because there's this stigma that cats around here can't do nothing at a good level because everybody's like, everybody don't want to work with each other, or everybody's hating on each other or something like that. Like Mansfield can't come together and do something special. So I got all these cats on here, and we got, bruh, like the songs are they make no sense. It's going to be tight. In the one that we're on, man. Look, man, I put it all together. It's freaking sweet.
Can't wait to hear it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So like, also, man, I'm so in a place right now where I'm just like creating that, like I'm not even really checking too much. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
like I'm like, if it comes past my radar, then I feel like if I'm in this zone and it came past my radar, then I need to check this out. And if it does, then I check it out. You know what I mean? But like every minute that I'm not in my car, I'm like making my next joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm like playing something. You know what I'm saying? Recording something, man. I'm like really at this point where I'm like just letting it consume my entire being, you know what I'm saying? And but I've definitely heard some dope shit that has come across my radar, whether it be people who are performing with me, like The View, you know what I'm saying, and Toledo, you know, who I
that's my man.
Truly respect. You know what I'm saying? Nuke B just dropped something. I was totally surprised. Sound great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, if it comes across my radar, I'll listen to it, you know.
Oh no,
so.
I'm understanding, because I'm always, that's the reason why I don't know what the heck be going on nowadays, because I'm too busy. Like, you get the feeling where, like, after, say, like, when you finish Sounds from the Top Floor, where you like, all right, man, I got this, I'm straight, and then all of a sudden something in your brain is like, nah, man, get back on that laptop. Get back on them
for
joints.
Real. Man, let me tell you, Sounds from the Top Floor is like 3 years in the making, dog.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and of course there were so many other songs to pick from for what I wanted, but dog, it was all of that. Like, that's why the music on there isn't to a turn up kind of mood. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a like out of like sheer just like will and frustration and like and you know, mental blocks and jumping over them and like hurdles and like, you know what I'm saying, things like that. That's what it's all about. I always say it has like a purple tint to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a more, you know, moody joint.
But it's I like those types of projects, because you can see, like, the fun joints are dope, you know, but you also want to be able to like listen to something that you can possibly relate to when it comes to life and when it comes to, like, you know, growing up and experiences. That's the things that I really like to get into, because you know more about the artist. And then there's also, I feel like some people think, like, when they go through things, it's like, man, I'm the only person in this world that's going through something, or that experiences this. But then you got us to try and put our life in our work to show you, man, come on. I make albums like that all the time, like, dog, you ain't going through this, or you ain't the only one experiencing this. I'm going through this too. So let me tell you what I do.
Exactly.
To get through stuff or experience or whatever, you know?
Man, my brother E gave me some of the best advice while I was working on this album. And he was saying that, you know, when you make these tracks, man, you either want to affirm or you want to inform.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, you always want to have a perspective, though, on all that.
Yo, that's dope. I feel that. I feel that a lot. So, you got Sounds from the Top Floor right now. How much of those songs did you, because you on your beat tip now, aren't you? So
I've always been, yeah.
So how much of those did you get a chance to actually like put your hands on? Yeah.
Well, the tracks
at least help produce.
Yeah, the tracks that I produced to its entirety is I did I'm having a brain fart right now. I did Frustration, Insomnia. I did like 4 or 5 joints on there. I can't even think of the names right now. I have a show tonight, so I'm like, everywhere.
I got you.
But yeah, I like produced like A lot. Like, I mean, like, since, like, Hello, I'm Different, I've done tracks and shit.
So what do you enjoy more, the beats or the lyrics? What, like, gives you that more excitement? Like,
I feel like the beats brings me more of a freedom. You know what I mean? And the lyrics kind of discipline me. You know what I'm saying? To, like, okay, now really paint this picture. Really, really put it together.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But yeah, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you one last question. So this is like a me question though. So do you think that music now, I know like when it comes to hip hop, there's fun joints and then there's like hip hop joints. So is skill that important nowadays? Like
What is important is the more important question.
Okay.
No pun intended. It's like what's your definition of important? That's like asking somebody what is success.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's like all subjective. So it's like if you're getting into the game and you're getting into it to inspire and uplift people, then you would answer that question a different way as if you just wanted to like make some money and like make some turn up shit, you know, or you know what I mean, or you know, it's just different.
Yeah, because I kind of feel like I wouldn't necessarily say because like for me in my perspective, I see hip hop and rap as a craft, as a sport, as an art, but nowadays it's kind of like, because sometimes back like a while ago, I was like, shoot, man, do I even have a place in this type of area? Because like you don't need too much of a type of skill mentality when it comes to making the music now. It's kind of like it just comes your way. You make something fun or you make something cool, and it's that new thing. Like executives nowadays, like they put the fun stuff in there, and you really never see too much of like you said, something like maybe uplifting or something that's informational when it comes to hip hop. Now it's more of a fun type of skillless thing, and I was and I was wondering if that was that important anymore, like the craft of it.
Right. Okay, to answer that, I think that the most important thing when you creating this work, man, is the effort.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's gonna make anyone vibe with you, whether it's your lyrics, whether it's your turn up, whether it's your beats, whether it's your all of that takes effort. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, and I think effort is always important because it takes effort to even walk up to the microphone.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Now, how much effort you put into it, you know, that's important too.
Okay.
You know, to the people.
All right. Well, I think we got a bit running out of time here, so I think I'll wrap it up. But I appreciate you coming through to the podcast, my man.
For sure, brother.
We gotta hang out more, cause I think we got some similar views, not just about music. Just chill out and crack jokes about people.
Yeah, bro.
I want to hear some jokes, man. Cause
man.
since you was trying to be a comedian back in the day.
What did Taj say to the podcast?
What?
See you next time.
And that's it, y'all. We'll see you later.
Yeah. Sequence of everything. It's making sense to me.